let's talk about burnout and mental health. This is something I've been struggling with over the last few months. Like me, you've actually experienced this. You know how quickly it can snowball, and it can really affect the quality of your work, your mood, and that starts to affect people around you and including your dogs. So here are a few things that have massively helped me clear my mind and get eager to be working with dogs again and looking forward to actually enjoying my job. One of the very first things I do with all of my clients talking about dogs, however, this will be transferable to humans. Anyone that's dealing with problematic behaviors or struggling with their own personal stuff is, what is your diet like? Let's go. And how much are you exercising? It's very, very basic, and we often overlook the diet aspect for dogs, and we often overlook the exercise component for our humans. I do truly believe that a healthy body is a healthy mind. You need to be tackling the basic needs before you can go on to do other stuff. If you are exercising, you're going to be releasing stress, you're going to be releasing endorphins, which make you happy, which is just going to make you feel good. And if you're eating healthy, your body's going to just naturally enjoy that and you'll feel better. If you're eating like sweets and candy all day, every day, a bit extreme, but you're going to feel like crap. So if you do have a dog, check the dog food, make sure it's got no sugar in it. Most dogs do not need sugar in their diet. Okay, and my second tip would be focus on what you can do at the moment. Sort of live in the present, because what I do tend to find is if you are starting to get stressed and burnt out, you'll be holding on to the past, which can lead to frustration, and that also stacks up with the other frustration. And you're wondering what if, or for example, if you're working with a specific dog, they've done something, it's frustrated you, they do it again, it frustrates you more. And then because you haven't let go of the previous thing, it keeps building up and up and up. And then if you're worried about, say you have a reactive dog, and you're worried about the future and what that looks like, then you're going to be adding on extra stress or trying to tackle too much in one specific go. Look at here. Or what I think works a bit better is living in the moment. Good. Yes. Because when dogs are at the happiest in their life, this way. Let's go. They are simply living in the present. They're not worried about the future. They're not worried about the past. They are literally just having a good time. Right. In the moment. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. So one of the things that can really, really help you is breaking down your goal into smaller increments. So for me, for example, I eventually want to open up my own dog rescue. However, the thought of that is very, very overwhelming. It's going to cost a lot of money. I'll need to put in a lot of work. I'll need a facility. I'll need staff. So it's like, what can I do right now? Well, two of the things I need are money and experience. And another thing I need is a platform. So it's like, okay, so we can break it down a little bit more. What can I do daily? Well, if I work with at least four dogs a day, and then that covers the money and the experience, and I get to experience different dogs, I can take in new clients, can keep working on it. Then the second thing I can do is YouTube, when I'm not with dogs, and that allows me to start building up a platform, so then I can produce more work, and that can start leading the way to me getting a rescue for dogs. And so I think that's just one example. If you have a reactive dog, simply tackling on, okay, the first thing I need to do is genetic fulfillment. And then I also need to work on loose lead walking. So then when you have these two things down, you can start to work on their reactivity. And you can just break it down, one exercise a day, genetic fulfillment a day, and just tackle it day by day. Rather than being like, oh, my dog's so reactive, I need to do this. And then you can also set little personal goals along the way. And by setting up little personal goals, you're going to have more and more success. And then the more success you have, the better you're going to feel. Rather than feeling like you're constantly failing and not hitting your targets, you can reduce your targets so you hit more goals. And just that psychological effect of being consistent and hitting your goals regularly, it's going to reduce you being overwhelmed, and it is going to give you a much stronger sense of success. Well, the biggest thing for me is take a vacation or take a break, which is one of the reasons why I haven't done YouTube for so long, is because I've just been burnt out. I've been working with up to 6 dogs a day, and then I was supposed to be training my own dog, which I haven't done, and then I'm also supposed to be doing YouTube to talk about dogs. And after working with dogs for hours on end and possibly getting bit and dealing with quite intense emotional behavioral cases, I don't really want to then work on a video talking about that. I just want to break from it all. So I did take a break from YouTube, and then also we ended up having a vacation in Japan. And now I will be making a video next on Japan culture and dogs. And it is very, very different. So a few very small tips that helped me feel less burnt out. All 3 of those together did make a huge difference, especially taking a break. So if you do have a reactive dog and it's not going well, take a few days off, take a week off. It's not going to be the end of the world. Oh yeah, this way. Good. It's not going to be the end of the world if you have a break. Your dog's reactivity is probably not going to get worse within a week. And you can just reset, reevaluate, aim for smaller goals, aim for more success, make sure your exercise is getting there, make sure you're on a good diet, and you'll probably start rebounding much, much quicker rather than pushing through. Oh yeah, cheers buddy.